According to a new report by Us Weekly, Donald Trump Jr. sobbed like a baby after his wife found out that he was trying to have a child with his mistress, Aubrey O'Day. As Us Weekly reports, after the affair had, I guess, ended, Trump Jr. would still call Aubrey O'Day and leave her voicemail messages, many of which he was crying while he was leaving the message, saying that he loved her so much, but he was also so scared. He was planning on leaving his wife, but he was scared that she was going to take those kids away from him. The report also says that Trump Jr. and Aubrey O'Day were actively trying to have a child together. It says that Donald Trump Jr. did not use protection while they were engaging in sexual activities, and they wanted a baby, but they just couldn't make it happen. Here's the thing, though. This story about him crying and being so upset, oh, she might take the kids away from me. Well, good. She needs to. Those kids need to have a positive male role model in their lives. And clearly, you're not cutting it, buddy. I mean, look what happened to you with the role model that you had growing up and your father, Donald Sr. That obviously had a huge impact on the way that you live your life. There is no sympathy here for this guy. If he was crying, if he was sad, if he was upset about it, so what? He did that to himself because he can't keep it in his pants, because he wasn't man enough to walk up to his wife and say, listen, I've fallen in love with someone else. I'm sorry, but our marriage is over. He could have done that. He could have done that. Marriages, unfortunately, do fall apart every day, and people move on. But if you move on before you have the courage to tell your spouse about it, and you start dating someone else, trying to start a new family when you think your wife doesn't even know about it, then you're a piece of crap. And that is exactly what Donald Trump Jr. is. He just happens to be a piece of crap that got caught, and now, being in the public eye, all of this is public information. This is stuff that everybody in this country can see, and I'm sure there's plenty of conservatives out there who are dismissing it or who say they don't care about it because to Republicans, family values only matter if it's a Democrat that does something bad. And here we have a president who had an affair with a porn star while his son was having an affair with an Apprentice contestant. Those actually both happened right around the same time. Both of them leaving their families, not caring about the kids, not caring about the spouses, just caring about their own personal pleasure at that moment. That is how these men have lived their lives. And I think the best thing that Vanessa Trump could do, Donald Trump's soon-to-be ex-wife, is to keep those 5 children as far away as possible from Trump Jr., just so that it decreases the chances that any one of them would grow up to be like their disgusting, piggish father, or even worse, their piggish grandfather. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see here on Ring of Fire, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. You can see the little subscribe button down there, but if you're watching it on another device where you can't see it, go to youtube.com/TheRingOfFire, hit subscribe, be notified every time we get a new video.